So the legislative environment and process can seem really mystical to a lot of people, but what I can explain just real quick are some of the milestones that we hit in the legislative process. So first we all arrive, we gavel in and we start the session, and immediately bills are heard in committees. Now, bills that are heard in one chamber have to pass before the first cutoff, which is called a policy cutoff. So you may have heard from your local newspaper or from advocates in your community about some of the bills that they were hoping to make that deadline that did, and maybe some that didn't. Now we're facing the fiscal cutoff, which means anything that is in the fiscal committees and has a financial impact on any of our budgets have a cutoff that's a little bit later, so that cutoff is on Monday. Now, that's when the real action starts on the floor. So then the committees shut down and we move to the floor for full-time floor action, where bills are taken up on the floor for debate and amendments are considered. But that list of bills is a bit narrowed after those two cutoffs. So the fiscal cutoff is on Monday, and on Tuesday the 6th until the 13th is the time that we will be on the floor considering bills out of the House chamber. And then we just start that whole process again, but we have a very much shorter period of time to hear the bills that are coming over from the other chamber. And so we'll see another policy cutoff, another fiscal cutoff, and another on the floor cutoff, which we call sine die, because that's the end of the session if all goes successfully.